qué estamos aquí? ¿Qué queremos aquí?
Bueno, estamos aquí para trabajar.
Haga el trabajo.
Para que se haga el trabajo.
Ok. ¿Trabajar en qué? ¿Para qué ustedes quieren?
Oh, para que tengamos el agua. Trabajamos en
agua.
este acueducto para que tengamos el agua.
Ok,
Porque
sí.
si esto no está, pues no podemos tener el agua.
No estamos
Porque la
bien.
necesitamos.
Ok. ¿Y cuántas casas hay aquí? Después había 88 casas. Y la mayoría no tienen agua, ¿no es cierto? ¿Ustedes
Claro.
tienen agua?
Yo no
Levanten.
No tenemos agua.
No.
Hi, my name is Joana Peterson, but here in the Dominican Republic it's Joana. I work as a missionary with the Catholic Church in the social ministry area. So I organize communities, and so I'm basically a community organizer and project developer. Several years ago and now, we have a national water authority, and they only seem to focus on supplying clean water, drinking water to the large towns and the large cities. And so all our small communities, which we have lots of them, probably about 57 small communities, they did not have access to drinking water. And so we began to do water systems with the people. And to date we've probably done 26 water systems, but some of them are multi-water systems. One system could serve 5 or 6 communities. And so the goal has always been that we get, of the 57 communities, that all of them have access to water.
Hi, my name is Natalia Cardellino. I'm a professor of civil engineering from Mercer University. We are here in the Dominican Republic, specifically in the community of Sabana Bonita. We are building an aqueduct system for them. There are 88 families. They need a larger water tank, and that's what we're constructing. They had a 3,000 gallon water tank, and we are building, it's close to about 11,000 gallon water tank. The community has grown over time. Their original system was about 20 years old, and it just wasn't servicing the community needs.
We have a federation of water committees, and so what happens is when it rains a lot, like it did this past week, several of the water systems have maintenance problems. Either the spring tank gets covered up with dirt or rocks, or the pipes break or are carried downstream. And so we're constantly renewing and renovating and maintaining these systems. In terms of communities that do not have any water, we're down to one more community that has no water whatsoever.
So behind me is the water tank that we built. We first dug a trench for the foundation, and then we laid the bottom of the tank, which is a concrete floor, and then we built the walls. The walls are made of stone, they're all local material, and mortar.
We have probably made in El Cercado maybe about 30 stone tanks, and I think I'm underestimating, and none of them have ever leaked. They don't leak. And so Felix is the only one in the country that knows how to do these stone tanks. Okay, since we started focusing on water, the health of the people have changed because they were used to drinking out of the river water or out of canal water, and there's a lot of contamination. In the river, there's, of course, we know the contamination, lots of parasites and amoebas, and in the canal water, it's chemicals because it's runoff water from the farmlands. And it just seems that when I try to close a year and say, well, maybe next year is my last year, it seems that some of the projects and some of the advocacy that still needs to be done remains to be sown. And I wait for God to tap me on the shoulder and give me my marching orders. And right at this point, I haven't been tapped on the shoulder, although I'm waiting for that. You work side by side in this equality. And so the Dominicans feel they're not looked down at, but they're in fact appreciated, because why would foreigners come and pay their own money to come and work side by side? And so they really have to stop and think that it's really that that you're really here for them and not vice versa, not here to exploit, but here to work with them.